I have a lot going on right now on my face. I have this weird, I don't know what this is, and I have a very painful dry patch right here. I have like these under eyes. I don't know. We got a lot to work with today, so I'm a little bit afraid that these things won't be full coverage. We're gonna do this acne fighting putty primer from e.l.f. that everybody has been raving about. I have never used a putty primer from e.l.f. I have mentioned this before. I don't really use primers. This is so weird. It feels very creamy, so we're just gonna apply this. It has a scent, but it's not like perfumey. It's like a clean scent. I'm a little bit afraid to put stuff on top because I'm afraid that it might peel or move around because of how smoothing and creamy it feels. On half of my face, I'm gonna use the Morphe Glow Stunner Hydrating Tinted Moisturizer, and this is in the shade Medium Glow 4. It has SPF of 30. It has a pump, which I like, and ow, sheer buildable coverage, 1 fluid ounce. So it comes out like a thick consistency, which gives me hope, and I'm just gonna start applying. Okay, so this is definitely not my shade. It's a little bit too light for me. It has a weird smell. I don't like the smell. It's peeling up like I thought it would. This is why I don't wear primers. Kind of just disappeared into my skin. It didn't really cover this spot here that I have. I think this would be great for a day-to-day basis where you don't want much makeup. You just want like to even out your skin a little bit. The other half of my face, I'm gonna use the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream, and I'm very interested in this because I have never used any Bare Minerals complexion product. This also has SPF of 30, and it is Bamboo 5.5 is the shade, but this one has 1.18 fluid ounces. There's no pump, just a little squeezy tube, and I'm gonna just repeat the same process. Okay, this comes out like a whipped texture. It feels cooling. It looks like it has more coverage than the Morphe one. Definitely too light for me. What happened? Blending out super easily. So the finish on this is very similar to the Morphe. However, you can see I have more coverage on this side of my face, more on this side of my face than this one. I do enjoy the Bare Minerals more, a little bit more coverage, and that is what I look for lately for my skin. So I have 3 concealers I want to try. I have the new Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Wear. I have the new Bare Minerals Bare Pro, and then I also have the Bare Minerals Original. The I can't say Bare Minerals Liquid Mineral Concealer, and I don't know how long these have been out for, but I know this one is slightly newer than these. I feel like, I don't know, they're new for me. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try them out. I'm gonna use the little stick one for like extra coverage because I feel like this would have like more of a thicker consistency. So I'm just gonna apply it like on this area here. So it is pretty full coverage, and I appreciate that. And I'm just gonna apply it like on my blemishes. You want to use like a little brush because I don't want the coverage to go away with the sponge. This video is gonna be more about complexion products, which I'm definitely more into rather than eyeshadow and lipstick and stuff like that. I don't know if you are on the same page as I am. Start blending, and I'm using this brush from Zoeva, the 142 Concealer Buffer. So as you can see, this blends out super easily, and also it covers nicely. Like this side needs a little bit more help though. Should be a little bit more of like my skin tone, not lighter than my skin tone, but it did cover up super nicely this spot right here. I don't feel like I would use this under my eyes because of how thick it is. I feel like it would crease very easily. For under my eyes, I'm gonna do the Bare Minerals on one side and the Lancome on the other. It's a little doe foot applicator. The consistency seems very creamy. I feel like this is not my shade. It's definitely darker than my foundation. You can't really see it on camera because of how bright the lights are, but it's super dark. Take my sponge and just blend it out. I don't feel like it has any scent, and it is very creamy, very blendable. That blended out super quickly. I like that it is not very lightweight because I feel like that provides me more coverage. So yeah, it's blending out very nicely. I like that. I do need to get my right shade. How do I manage to mess this up? I feel like none of these products are my shade. Okay, so that did cover pretty nicely. You can definitely see the difference in my dark circles. For my other eye, I want to try the other concealer. Hopefully it works just as well. This applicator is huge. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like as of like my pinky. But I like that it has a little point. Okay, this one's way creamier and more cooling. I feel like I'm gonna like this one better because of how it feels on my face instantly. This was so easy to blend. I feel like this side has a little bit more coverage though. Can you tell? This one's a little brighter, more coverage than the Bare Minerals, but they're both pretty good. They have like a little bit of a dew to them, so they're not fully matte, which I like because my skin has been very dry lately. So I like both. I feel like if they were the correct shade, I would look much more balanced. I really like both. All three concealers. The Halo Glow Setting Powder from e.l.f. I have never tried this. I feel like everybody raves about it, and I haven't jumped on the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder wagon. I'm on my cap here. I prefer to set my face with a sponge rather than a brush because you see what I'm doing? I'm using this as my mirror because I feel like it lasts a little bit longer. And I'm just gonna set my under eyes for now because I do have a cream blush I want to try. But if I don't set my under eyes, I would be creasing all over the place. So that did a very nice job. It mattified, it set. Hopefully the real test is at the end of the day when you see your under eyes. If they're looking crazy, then you know it didn't pass. But if they're looking fine, then e.l.f. for the win. All right, so this is I'm taking the cap off. I'm not even telling you what it is. This is the cap on the KVD Vegan Beauty, whatever. Liquid gel blush. So it's a liquid and a gel. I don't know, it's a little bit confusing. This is what it looks like, and I got the shade Duality. Okay, I'm just gonna take some on the back of my hand, and let's see this texture. Ooh, this looks like candy. Like it's very bright and shiny. I'm a little bit scared that it's gonna be like too intense and I'm not gonna be able to like fix it later. Wait, hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Whoa. Okay, so that's blending out okay, wow. So this is sheer and dewy. This is giving me like, can you see? I have something on my eye. Like I don't even have any highlight on, and this is giving me like glowy vibes. Really like this. It was so easy to blend. Wow, and it's super dewy. I love that. I look like I take care of my skin. I mean, I do have a skincare routine, but sometimes I go to bed and I don't wash my face. You know, we've all been there. Should I build it up? Let's try to build it up because why not? Are we gonna look more dewy? Maybe. Okay, so you can't really build it up that much. I feel like the whole purpose of this blush is just to be very dewy and subtle, but I really like it. Moving on, I have another cream product. I know, who am I? The e.l.f. Putty Bronzer, and this is in the shade Tan Lines. I remember it because of the packaging, but it doesn't say it anywhere on here. And just like, so it's very subtle in camera, like I said, because of my lights, but in real life, if I get closer, like, would you be able to see that? It's like super easy to blend. It took a couple of seconds and it blended out. The lights are watching me out, but this was so easy to blend. Oh my gosh, I'm always so intimidated by cream products because I'm like, what if they look muddy and like weird on me and I don't know how to blend them out. Wow, but this was so easy. I'm loving this today, guys. This is like a win. Oh, I'm gonna use the Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder by IT Cosmetics. It is famous on TikTok. Everybody's raving about this. Let me grab the little that it came with, and I accidentally dropped that earlier. Anyways, looking at my camera here. Huh. Okay, so that mattified. I kind of love it. I mean, it's, I don't know. I don't really use pressed setting powders, but this worked. It doesn't look magical like those TikTok videos, but it's setting and mattifying. Like I said, the real test, at the end of the day, if everything is moving around, we'll know. Product I want to try is the e.l.f. Wow Brow, and I heard a lot of people raving about this, so let's just go ahead and jump on in. Okay, so it's very subtle, like it's depositing pigment, but it's very subtle. It's not like a wow, like super dark brow type of thing. I'm just gonna leave it like this because this doesn't feel like a gel. It just feels like it's putting a little bit of pigment on my brows. Okay, so like I said earlier, for like a daily basis type of thing, I would use this. If I need more hold and more color, I would not be using this. So it just depends on what you like. I'm creasing like crazy right now, so that powder, I'm not really loving it. So the next thing I have right now is the e.l.f. new Big Mood Mascara. And I wasn't sure about this wand because this one typically does not give me much length. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on and tell you my thoughts. So as I'm applying this, it is taking me a little bit of time to make my lashes look the way that I like them to. Not really, I mean, it's separating them and it's providing a little bit of volume, but it's not giving me the length that I like. I like spidery long lashes. I mean, it's okay. It's just very subtle. It depends on what you want, but I feel like this packaging is what got me. I'm gonna put some lip gloss on and call it a day. It's a very natural makeup look, but I just really wanted to try the Complexion products for you guys. And this is the Buxom Plum Shot. I've been loving this. I've mentioned this before. This is the face. Let me just get closer. I'm very dewy, very natural, not much coverage going on. Everything is very, you know, kind of like the trends that are going on right now. Just very natural, skin-like, nothing full coverage, nothing very matte, just something dewy. And I'm really loving this blush. I feel like it's my favorite product. This is it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'm very excited to continue trying new things for you. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys on my next video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave and turn on the little bell so you get notified when I upload. See you in my next video. Bye.